Okay, let's get this over with. I'm going to be given a bunch of requests, aren't I? Just because I haven't got the chat set up yet. There we go. Ah, hello, Spectra. But yeah, requests are off at the moment because I have a couple of things I want to draw. And because the okay, I might risk this, but because that faux copyright claim on the Monkey song is finally gone forever, hopefully. Mario Paint, it ain't just quaint. It's an art school with no rules except go with your gut. You can paint the sea or draw a butt, or both. Anyways. This is the first, This technically isn't a character, but it is someone I've drawn in the past. Yes, I am aware, Spectra, because I think you told me that a while ago. Oh. Oh, I forgot to put my computer on the charger. Anyways. In case you couldn't tell, this is the Thanksgiving turkey. He's just glad that Santa isn't here to steal all the glory from him. Because in that comic I made, he was excited that now that Halloween is over, Thanksgiving is going to be celebrated. But nope, Santa Claus is coming to town. And that's basically all the Macy's parade is leading up to, right? Speaking of the Macy's parade, less than 2 days until Pac-Man flies. And honestly, that's pretty much the one reason I'm actually really excited for this parade. I checked the weather maximum hue again. It's actually quite tame by New York late November standards. I think you mean 3 times, Packykin. A neighborhood full of turkeys. If you want a neighborhood full of chickens, might suggest living in Hawaii. Because one time we went to Hawaii on holiday, and yeah, every time we stopped, it was basically a why the chicken cross the road thing. Because yeah. Okay, fine, I'll use this shade of brown, because it's better for turkeys. No, sure, I'll give him blue eyes. Well, everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy early Thanksgiving, that is. Ah, hello, Starfy Kid. Sorry to disappoint, Duckweed, but I'm not going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. That's right, you heard me. I am not going back to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. But I am getting this turkey off my canvas. Okay. I don't know what. blame YouTube poops for this next one, but yeah. But for those who know, don't spoil it. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Starfy Kid. Is that a mishap, or does Namco know that the new family is hideous? No, it is not Uktar. When did Uktar look like this? Uktar was your only guess, huh? No, it's not Bubsy. I already drew Bubsy. Starfy Kid got it already. It is a Dr. Seuss character. No. Thanksgiving must go really great for Sam because he always serves green eggs and ham. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube poops based off of that old Green Eggs and Ham TV special, and yeah, it is. Yeah, I've never been the same since. Sam is actually pretty fun to draw. A lot more fun to draw than his friend, that's for sure. Oh yeah, they also aired said special on MeTV Toons. So yeah. I'm able to draw Sam without reference. Of course, Sam is yellow for some reason. That's the thing with Dr. Seuss characters, that they always have really weird colors. Like, what even are they supposed to be? Animals? Humans? Anyways. Yes, I do intend on adding his friend. I don't think he has a name. Crazy how Dr. Seuss and Mario ended racism before society has been able to. Yeah, it is pretty sad, Maximum Hugh. Anyways, now to find a reference image for this bozo. Ah. There we go. Times of the Tide, I've only played like the first level and a little bit of the King Neptune's castle level. But hey, I was giving it for free, so. So you can't go wrong with that, but that doesn't yeah, it does not run very well on Switch 2. Why does his friend look like a dog? He's not even has freaking dog ears. Maybe his eyes could look better. There. Okay, now his hat looks deformed. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. This wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Of course, light pink because that's the most Dr. Seuss color there is.
Would you eat them for Thanksgiving? Sam, I wouldn't even eat them, even for a living. Okay, would you eat them in the stream? Sam, if you don't let me go, I'll scream.
Well, you must post the book on Green Eggs and Ham. Now for someone I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with. Alright, hold on, Nintendo TV. Yeah, I prefer creative exercise. Yep, it is who you think it is. Ah, he's not that fat. Yes, it is. It is Yasi. Oh, live action Grinch is returning. Huh. Cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. There was always something off about the live action Grinch movie to me. I mean, live action Cat in the Hat is another beast entirely. But we can blame the live action Grinch for its existence. Also, I was watching a video essay about the live action Cat in the Hat movie, and they mentioned a deleted scene where either Thing 2 or Thing 1 caused a diversion for Sally and the boys' mother, and the diversion is pissing a flood. I'm not kidding. God damn it! This chat is just going to be the Dr. Seuss discussion because Sam I Am was there. Yes, it should be a Sneetches discussion. Anyways. Ivo, if you're watching this, yes, this is based off of that Yoshi commercial. Okay. Yes, I am excited for Thanksgiving, mostly because of Pac-Man. Ah, hello, Vanilla. Yeah, now we know what Yoshi is having for his Thanksgiving dessert. Can you tell I'm using a reference image for this? Mostly for the background. Okay, maybe I do need the straighten tool. Yeah, for those wondering, this is based off of the Yoshi's Cookie commercial from Japan. There we go. Everyone knows the unfortunate tragedy of what Sonic faced, but the Cat in the Hat had it worse. In '97, he crashed into a lamppost and injured someone critically. Cue that "I'm a Punk" song from the old Cat in the Hat TV special. Great, I've only fueled the Dr. Seuss discussion even more. Ah well. Okay. Alright, this needs to be white. Anywho, here is Yoshi enjoying his dessert. Yeah, to add insult to injury, Nintendo TV, Dudley the Dragon was disposed of years later. So, yeah, I'm gonna quote the newspaper about this. Uh, Once upon a time, a lovable Canadian dragon named Dudley came to the big city for Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. He did not live happily ever after. Honestly, Nintendo TV, I honestly, I don't, I, I'm not really, I'm unfortunately not in the mood to draw OCs. And even then, request a wrap at the moment. Anywho, this next one is because I watched their movie today. And it's someone that I've drawn recently, and you guys are actually able to see.
Uh-oh, Yogi. I think I have the wrong crayon.
Well, try this one for size. Hey, what do you know, Boo Boo? He's actually drawing me, not you.
Hey, you guys just spoiled who it was going to be.
Sorry.
Well, at least you apologize, Boo Boo. Anyways. Believe it or not, Duckweed, that was not the movie that I watched. I watched the movie, Hey There, It's Yogi Bear. It was the Yogi Bear movie from like the 60s. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't draw Dudley the Dragon Nintendo TV. I know absolutely nothing about that character, aside from the fact that they were in the parade. Gonna be honest, I watched Yo Yogi recently because that came on before Christmas Comes to Pac-Land, and I don't remember a single thing about the episode we watched, aside from the fact that my mother and I kept making fun of the 90s-ified younger Hanna-Barbera characters. Especially the young Ranger Smith. Also, shoutouts to... Now for more parade discussion. This time it's relevant because I'm drawing Yogi Bear. For Yogi, when his balloon was introduced in '83, Hanna-Barbera actually made an animated short before it. Well, Merry Early Christmas, Vanilla. Why, yes, it is, Starfy Kid. It's Yogi Bear.
Hey!
Because, like I mentioned before, I watched the animated Yogi Bear movie today. It was either that or the Mr. Magoo live action movie, and I decided that I didn't want to waste my time. Oh yeah, Redacted made some Yogi Bear shorts. Redacted also made a Jetson short, and around that time there was the No Such Luck creator Chris Savino was involved in a Flintstones project called The Flintstones on the Rocks. That short was actually pretty good. Okay, it wasn't really a short, it was a TV movie.
Hey, Yogi, what are they talking about in the chat?
I don't know, Boo Boo, but maybe they could give us some picnic baskets for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Yogi's a pretty fun character. Okay. Anyways, to end the Loud House discussion, SpongeBob is better. End of story. Thank you, good night. Anyways, here's Yogi. Not for a character that I like, but I can't consistently draw well. Boo Boo. I mean, I kind of like Boo Boo a little more than Yogi, but yeah, that it's kind of like 60-40. Oh yeah, Vanilla. Tell the slobbering fans that the Pac-Man cartoon is better because it actually is. Okay.
Yeah, no stalling. I want to see myself.
Hey, be patient, Boo Boo.
I can't draw noses. Yeah, I don't particularly like Fanboy and Chum Chum, but I know someone who does. Also, recently I watched Planet Sheen of all things. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Oh, this one from Dr. Seuss to Loud House. Honestly, I prefer the Seuss discussions. Okay. I must not stall for Boo Boo. He's probably my favorite Yogi Bear character. Fun fact about Butt Ugly Martians and Planet Sheen, they both share the same composer as the Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon and the Super Mario World cartoon, Michael Tavera. He also composed that Mr. Magoo movie that I gave up on watching.
Isn't the motto of this stream supposed to be, this is supposed to be a fun stream where we have no bad discussions?
I don't know, Boo Boo. That doesn't. I don't see any picnic baskets in this. Say, I don't see any picnic baskets here. Outside of that screen there.
Oh, Yogi, you're not going to eat the TV, aren't you?
Of course, you know that I am smarter than the average bear.
This voicing Yogi and Boo Boo is a lot of fun. Difference is, I like Steven Universe. Well, to an extent. I'm not that into the show, but it has its occasional moments. As I said prior, I think Boo Boo is my favorite character. Though, even with my quote-unquote stance on Steven Universe, Chowder is definitely CN's best show. It's not even a contest. Okay, now it's time. Now I need to look for a freaking Yogi Bear background. Because all Hanna-Barbera backgrounds look the same. I can think of many shows that top Etta and Eddie. But I'd rather not list them because then I'd be getting a lot of hate mail, but not as much hate mail as I did when I said Roy deserves to be in Mario Kart World. Anyways, enough of that discussion. Figurative hate mail. Because, yeah, this was during the quote-unquote hype train to Mario Kart World, and yeah, I could not catch a fucking break that time. It was genuinely one of the worst times to be a Koopaling fan. So, you mentioned Diddy Kong, huh? I was playing Donkey Kong 64 today. And yesterday, I believe. Evil Soshi be like, keep up the Evil Soshi memes. Ah, hello, Monkrat. Starpica was just talking about you. Anyways, I would recommend if you'd stop the quote-unquote Evil Soshi, Maleki, because, yeah. My least favorite Yoshi color. I know everyone's going to say, you're discriminating. You're discriminating him. But brown. I don't know. Something just feels off about brown Yoshi. I prefer black Yoshi. Bonus points if it's not the obnoxious furniture destruction channel variant.
Hey, what do you think you're doing to us?
I think he's getting rid of us.
Oh, I didn't even get to eat my picnic basket.
Don't worry, at least Ranger Smith didn't find you. Anyways. You want to know the thing about that, Maximum Hugh? It's literally the same character, so it counts. Anyways. There. now it's time for the last one. Okay, not the last character that I have for myself, but the last of a specific recurring series that has been plaguing the Mario Paint streams. It's the last in a family of them. You knew it was coming. It's Maggie Simpson, the MacGuffin from the Simpsons arcade game. But to be honest, Maggie is a pretty good motivation. I remember the last time when I drew Lisa Simpson, the last time when I drew Lisa Simpson, it was because her voice actress was in that dumbass We're Back a Dinosaur Story movie. One of her lines is literally, "Let no bad happen." Everyone is very surprised that SMG4 is ending, but honestly, I'm glad that I'm glad that he knows that his series has ran its course. Definitely, unlike The Simpsons here. Yeah, the furniture destruction channel. I wonder what would happen if the people who worked on that series were invited to a home shopping network. That would be stupid. I'm not really into SMG4. I mean, I just sort of moved on from his humor, but again, I am very glad that that he knows that all good things, even subjectively, must come to an end. Oh right, I forgot the Simpsons characters don't have backgrounds. Such wise words, Maggie. Also, don't tell Demeech this, but Simpsons is infinitely better than Family Guy. Yeah, I said it. Anyways, well, while I wait for my chat to shut up about Super Mario Logan, I'm going to draw my last character. Ah, hello, Red Cat. There we go. That's one character. I mean, the face of one character. It is a duck, but it's not Bill from Sitting Ducks. I think Starkey Kid has a. If that's Rose who is if that's Rose in the chat, yeah, she got it correct. It's the duck from Duck Hunt. A promise is a promise. I promised. I think I promised Spectra that I'd draw Roy from Garfield and Friends at one point, but. Yes, Nintendo does need to make Duck Hunt Uprising. Ugh. You wanna know what the duck wished for? He wished for every time him and the dog pull the wishbone that he gets the bigger piece. But little does he know, the he already has the best wish he could possibly have, spending Thanksgiving with the dog. So yeah, I made a heartwarming tale based off of this gag drawing. And if you're wondering what the dog would have wished for, he would have wished for more bones. Ah, hello, Harry Mason. I would win because I would never say yes to a cigarette. Also, nicotine looks like Waluigi. Not even a Winston cigarette. Sorry, Fred. Guess I have to deal with these ears. Yeah, that's what I was referencing, Rose. You want to know the funny thing? I was introduced to that ad back in 5th grade. And so there was all like,
My childhood has been ruined.
does anyone even say that anymore? So, to discredit the power pellets and super mushrooms are drugs theories, the official Pac-Man style guide specifically states do not make any connotations between illegal drugs. And for Mario, in the pinball game, Mario specifically says winners don't do drugs. So, dorkly-like parody channels and Christmas Comes to Pac-Land nostalgia critic-like blog posters with no life. Yeah. Your theories have been discredited. Of course, the only benefit for the latter's connotations is the fact that I mean for the form the only definitive the only benefit of the former is the fact that without those connotations we wouldn't have had Here Comes Pac-Man from the Bloodhound Gang's Mope. The best part about I'll say this, the Pac-Man part is iconic, but my favorite part is the voice clip of Homer Simpson saying "Holy macaroni," because it's from one of my favorite Simpsons episodes. Yeah, there is alcohol in Super Mario Kart.
Hey, Cookie, what do you think has been up to Bad King Dad? Oh, maybe he's just a little bit tipsy, that's all. Yo, King Dad, I want some.
Oh, I almost forgot the freaking wishbone. God damn it. I knew I was missing something. There. So yeah, here's Duck Hunt Duo's Thanksgiving. Every single year, There we go. And now a word from us kids. As in the chat. I recently watched Arthur's Perfect Christmas because I had the DVD rotting in my collection. And I talked about it with my aunt, and we had a lot of fun discussing it because that Christmas special is the reason why Arthur became an inside joke between us. Okay. Principal McVicker from Beavis and Butthead. I heard he was the reason why Beavis and Butthead the movie was close to being an R-rated film. Ah. Oh. Okay. It's been a while since I've watched anything Beavis and Butthead, but yeah. It's still hilarious that the first music group they made fun of was Milli Vanilli. This damn parade keeps coming back to me, but you know something is wrong about our society when the Cat in the Hat balloon from the parade that just got back from the lamppost incident makes its way through the parade, and all that MTV can do is just have Beavis and Butthead crack jokes at it. Wait, NSO? Let me see what they have. I'm sorry for the delay, everyone. Oh! Okay, they have Ninja Gaiden 2. Bionic Commando for the Game Boy. Battletoads. This is one that I was actually looking forward to. Kid Icarus for the Game Boy. And it came out a year after I beat Kid Icarus for myself because I randomly decided I wanted to. Yeah, I forgot Kid Icarus had a Game Boy game too. Anyways. I don't think I'd want to play Uprising. I don't know, something about it just doesn't really appeal to me. I like all. Yes, I did see your request, Spectra. Dick Dastardly from Yo Yogi. Honestly, my favorite character in Beavis and Butthead is probably Mr. Anderson. I think that's what his name is. He's the prototype Hank Hill. In fact, when I first saw the show, I thought it was Hank Hill.
Those kids ain't right.
I forgot what he sounds like, Duckweed, so unfortunately I can't. Ah. If Jack Attack was here, he'd be screaming about how he would do a better job than me, even though my damn Super NES mouse was at fault here. There. Here you go, Duckweed. So Spectra, I forgot to mention this during the Duck Hunt segment and the Yogi Bear segment, but when I watched Hey There, It's Yogi Bear, there was a character who was basically Muttley before Muttley. In fact, he had literally the same design, except he was colored blue instead of yellow or whatever Muttley is colored. I think I say for most of us when I say that I prefer the adult design for Dick Dastardly. But yeah. Ironically enough, I think Dick Dastardly was the one we made fun of the least. We were more mocking some 90s surfer dudes in the Himalayas or whatever whatever was going on in the episode we watched. Yeah, as you can tell, this show Yo Yogi does not make any sense at all. Yeah. Why does he have such a big leather jacket? Oh wait, never mind. It's because this is the freaking 90s. The first two the first two words are they say, and the rest of the acronym you can fill in the blanks. There's always something wrong with this damn helmet. Now I have to draw this dumbass version of Muttley. Okay, unlike the real Muttley, he has his eyes open. Also, shoutouts to Muttley for being the only playable character in Wacky Races for the NES. It's like one of the rarest games on the system for some reason. I think I made him worse. Good. Anyways. Okay, now he looks better. Anywho. Now to make the background an eyesore because this is Yo Yogi, and it has to be the painfully 90s. There we go. So, what do you think, Spectra? The same company also made Mario Kart Doki Doki Race for the arcade. Okay, now that I look at Muttley, he looks like a damn sock puppet. Okay, next. This is gonna be good. Starficate, if you're here, Chomp Chomp is next. You guys aren't ready for this. Okay, Spectre sent me something. Ah, here he is. I need to check the ends for something. A reference image in particular. And it's a reference image that I drew myself. Ah, here it is. All I need to know is that Infograms rocks his world. Okay. I'm so glad that I drew this out to begin with, because it is one of my favorite drawings I've ever made. "2025 has been a pretty good year for drawings, although a majority of them feature a specific Koopaling. Why are you laughing over this fucking dog so much? To think, this is what Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle's entire legacy is. This is all it is and ever will be. Keep in mind, I'm not referring to Chomp Champs, I'm referring to the original Megatunnel Battle. There we go. Time to finally color in Chomp Chomp. Yes, you still need to do that, Starfy Kid. Oh, I almost forgot. Hello, Stale Rice. Happy early Thanksgiving too. And Archie Dorn, Yabba Dabba Doo. I drew Yogi Bear earlier.
Great, a Tamagotchi.
Anyways. There. Starfy Kid, I ask you to send this to Newman immediately. And I will not move on until he has. Other games are not the same. It's a canvas to brandish outlandish things all day. Where a nerdy kid was safe to play. We are Mario painting all across the whole nation. Were we throwing a ball? Were we outside at all? No, we were Mario painting all across the whole nation. And a generation started looking into their hearts, creating pieces of art. What's the commission, Glitch Ages? Okay, Yuki Nagoto. Okay, well, say goodbye, Chomp Chomp. Okay, this one's going to be very, 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 very complicated. But I'll have to see what I can do. No, sure, I'll use this circle tool for this. anyways, Pac-Man racing against Seafoam Tom and Augie the Adorable Aardvark. No, from the video games. Why didn't I do this earlier? As I once said, the reason I'm getting, the entire reason I'm getting, I plan on getting Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is because of Pac-Man. And nothing else, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, SpongeBob isn't as big of a draw as Pac-Man is to me. Even if I still love SpongeBob. Cars are really complicated to draw, which is why I kind of struggled a bit when I did the Mario Kart Roy drawing and the Mario Kart Blinky drawing. But I'll see what I can do. And since it's my drawing, Pac-Man's already crossed the flag. I mean, he's already crossed the check. He's already crossed the finish line. Here's a fun fact. Sonic may have been the first character in the first video game character to get a Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon, but Pac-Man was the first character to appear in the parade itself. But to all publicity outlets, balloon equals featured. So Sonic is always credited. Oh yeah, and did I mention that the Pac-Man costume was hideous? So Sonic definitely had a better start design-wise. What does Sonic's car even look like? Yeah, Glitch Ages and Sonic fans were butthurt when someone said Pac-Man World 2 Repack had better voice acting than any current Sonic game, not knowing that these same Sonic fans were the same people who spammed the fuck out of that RV JPEG. And even OP of that Pac-Man post agreed. Yep, it was from Marcus. Yeah, I don't care what Sonic's car looks like. It's too complicated for Mario Paint. I mean, part of it is because I'm kind of tired. And now we draw SpongeBob. It's so strange that... It's so funny that SpongeBob is in the same game as Sonic. Now... And I'm pretty sure that angered like half of the Sonic population because a lot of Sonic fans back then hated SpongeBob because he was from a kid's show. And they thought they were too mature for SpongeBob. You know what? I was considering that Glitch Ages, but I was actually gonna give SpongeBob the paddy wagon because you don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Yeah, I am still mad. I'm still very mad that they didn't give SpongeBob voice clips. They could have done the Lego Dimensions Homer route and reused SpongeBob voice clips from the show. Hell, that's what Sega's SpongeBob arcade games did. Yes, Sega did make some SpongeBob arcade games before he made Into the Cross Worlds. It's because Sega used a fresh tomato as a clown nose. I'll still keep with the Nicktoons Racing spirit with SpongeBob taking joy in his own misfortune. Because for some reason SpongeBob laughs when he gets hit in that game. Okay, can you tell that was improvised? I'm just justifying a reason as to why my drawing looks weird. So, what was your guys' favorite drawing so far? The only catch is that you cannot choose your own commission. I forgot to say that earlier, but you cannot choose your own commissions because that'd technically be cheating. Aha, I got you all there. I quite like the Yogi Bear one that I did, but I think my favorite is definitely the Yoshi's Cookie one. Oh yeah, I forgot I did Maggie, but then again, it's fitting because Simpsons drawings are always fun to do. See, that's the Pack Village tree in the background. I'm gonna do a very simple background because I'm tired. Yummy, tasty, yummy, tasty, yummy, tasty, yummy, tasty. There needs to be a video, 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by Pac-Man saying yummy or tasty. Eat 'em all! That's another line that I like. Reference image, reference image. I need that reference image. Oh, there we go. And remember we were talking about Dudley the Dragon? Okay. Uh-oh. That's more like it. But that's not more like it. This is. For some reason, there's a bunch of arrows on the design. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Ah. There. Well. Let's see. Let's see. This will be interesting. Dare I say fun? We got Yuki Nagato from the Haruchi Suzumiya franchise. Tamagotchi has been died for years. It was almost died when I was 6, and right now, I am 10. You want to know the fun fact? You want to know something fun about that, Maximum Hugh? Years ago, I found that review. It was a user review on Metacritic for that one Tamagotchi party game. But the bad news is, I can't. Bad news is, I think it was gone now. And he wrote that when he was when he said he was 10. He wrote that back in like 2007. Now he's at least like 25. I think. I know, right, Maximum Cube? Okay. Brown eyes. And here you go. Ah. Okay. So, any last commissions? Oh. Guess that means no more commissions. So, you knew this was coming up. Ah, can't draw his damn mouth. Can you tell I'm frustrated? Mousy, not worky. If I could pin your guys' comments, I definitely would. But nope. gotta keep mine up because someone will request. I don't know, some stupid shit like Batty from Ferngully. For that one person who requested Roy earlier today, yeah, this is for you. Yeah, someone actually requested that I draw Roy again. So I'm pretty sure it was the cartoon version, but I wanted to draw the game version instead. So you may be wondering, why is he in a good mood? Okay, I'm not sure if this actually will be my last drawing, but I am getting tired, as I am saying.
That's because you'll never overtake your father's king, you scaly sham. Nope, the door, you're grounded.
I am so proud of that script. So I know I've stuck with the name Down the Drain for a while, but I'm kind of considering renaming it because that's too broad of a title. So, you may be wondering why you might actually be wondering why Roy is happy. Well, he gets to share this with one of his favorite with the henchman that his dad assigned him. At least in the Soshi drawing lore. Can you guys guess who it is? The only hint you have is that it's one of King Dad's minions. No, it is not Fishbones. No, it's not Koopa Troopa because Wendy already has that. Yes, the reason why I paired Roy with this specific enemy is because Wendy already had a Koopa Troopa. in the cartoon, and Larry already had some Monty moles. In fact, that's your hint. So make a B, make a me, or make a symphony. No, it is not Rex from. It is not Rex or a Dino Torch from. Wait. Oh wait, Dragon Enemy. Yeah, it is not Dino Torch from Super Mario World. Or Rex if you are referring to him. But Rex is one of my favorite Mario enemies. It is not Dry Bones. I already drew him with a Dry Bones in the previous stream. Okay, one more incorrect guess, and I'm going to continue drawing. Okay. Yes, it's Rocky Wrench! Rocky Wrench is my favorite Mario enemy, by the way. Specifically in this design. Yeah, much like Wendy's Troopa, Roy does tend to abuse. Roy does tend to beat and abuse this Rocky Wrench, but he actually admires his dedication. And despite his brash personality, he actually is friends with this Rocky Wrench. Oh, yeah, and one of Roy's common ways of of tormenting Rocky Wrench is by taking that lid on his head and bashing him on the head with it. In a cartoon fashion, of course. And since this is the good Rocky Wrench, I have to give him his Koopa shell. Yeah, I don't like the Rocky Wrench that's literally just Monty Mole, but with glasses. That'd be like if Namco made a redesign for Ms. Pac-Man, which just looked like Pac-Man in drag. Editor, can you add that current design for Ms. Pac-Man? Oh wait, I'm the editor, and I'm not going to edit this.
Well, I'm not as cute as Pepper, but it'll have to do.
Oh yeah! I remember that, Starvey Kid. And yes, that was the Ms. Pac-Man design I was referring to. Even if I actually like it. Okay. Gotta have the pink shell because this is a Soshi drawing, because yeah, all of my Mario characters have to be based off of their NES/SNES incarnations, because that is the best version of the characters. Rocky Wrench. Guess I'm committed. I genuinely want Nintendo or Sine to release a Rocky Wrench plush of this design. He genuinely looks like something that could be made into a plush. Forgot the strap on his goggles. Oh yeah, and also also this Rocky Wrench is mute. And if I were to picture a voice of all the voices I chose, of all the voices I thought of, what came to mind was Pal's speaking voice from Arthur. The episodes where he talks. I imagine his speaking voice for Rocky. But these are in like the extremely rare occasions where Rocky actually talks. My excuse is that he's too afraid to say something around Roy because he might end up getting punched in the face again. I don't know what Rocky actually eats. Probably the same junk that the normal Koopas eat. Ah. Got a background. But yeah, I'm genuinely glad that I was able to draw Rocky Wrench. Huh. Well, as proud as I am of this drawing, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to it. Man, I've completely run out of things to draw. What could be a good send-off for this stream? Oh, I know what to draw. Ah. And yes, Glitch Aegis, this is a PAX Giving drawing. It is going to be is a specific someone or two appearing at the Munchies PAX Giving Day parade. Alongside the people handling the balloon. There's Chompy the Flying Squirrel and his pal Wisecracker. There's Peppy the pup, and there's Peppy the pup wearing a scout hat. And there's Pokey Polar Bear.
Roll back to the dawn of time, with the ocean smoking and the lava flowed. Rolls through us like a volcano.
I tried. Anyways. Yeah, I'm cheating here because my mouse gave up.
So,
I'm drawing Miss Pac-Man as well as Pac-Baby. Because I already drew Pac-Man himself. I think I'm just gonna reuse the background I did for the Rex the dinosaur drawing. Because it is New York City. During the Macy's parade, mind you. Or in this case, the Munchies parade. Yes, I'm very proud of that pun. Might I mention that Miss Pac-Man has such a wonderful singing voice. So wonderful that you won't be able to hear it this stream. Sorry, everyone. Since this isn't the Hanna-Barbera cartoon, this pack baby is female. We came a long way from the Dr. Seuss discussions, and the Loud House discussions, and the Dumbass Puppet Show discussions. Now we're running off with the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Now I need to draw that background. And the people handling the balloon. Ah, that's pretty simple to do. So I watched the episode of Seinfeld that uh, that took place during the parade, and the standout moment for me was when Jerry's shoes were apparently abducted by a mom and pop store, and when he realized all he had left was cowboy boots, he was all like, "I don't want to be a cowboy." Yeah, Miss Pack, you forgot to. You better get the packed turkey ready. Because. Yeah. Yeah. And so, here we go. Happy Packsgiving, everyone.